Ever had one of those mornings where your regular coffee just doesn't cut it? You take a sip, but instead of feeling energized, you're still half asleep, staring at your to-do list like it's written in ancient Greek? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you that not all coffees are created equal when it comes to caffeine? Today, we're diving into what coffee actually has the most caffeine, and trust me, the answer might surprise you. Before we get to the strongest coffee out there, let's talk about what actually affects caffeine levels in coffee. There are a few key factors that determine just how much of a buzz your cup will give you. First up, the type of coffee bean. There are two main ones, Arabica and Robusta. Arabica beans are smoother and more flavorful, but they have about half the caffeine of Robusta beans, which are stronger, more bitter, and often used in instant coffee or high caffeine blends. Next, the grind size plays a big role. Finer grounds, like those used for espresso, allow for more caffeine extraction in a short brew time, while coarser grounds, like those in a French press, release caffeine more slowly. Then there's the brewing method. Espresso, drip coffee, French press, cold brew, they all extract caffeine differently. Longer brew times, like in a cold brew, pull out more caffeine, while shorter methods like espresso might be intense but contain less caffeine per serving. And of course, serving size matters too. A tiny espresso shot might have more caffeine per ounce, but a full cup of drip coffee actually gives you more caffeine overall just because of the volume. So, when you factor in all of these things, the bean type, grind size, brew time, and serving size, it completely changes the caffeine game. Now let's talk about actual coffee drinks. A single espresso shot? Not bad, but compare that to a standard 8-ounce cup of drip coffee, which can pack anywhere from 95 to 200 milligrams, depending on how it's brewed. If you're looking for a real wake-up call, though, cold brew takes things to another level. Because it's steeped for 12 to 24 hours, it extracts way more caffeine, somewhere between 150 to 300 milligrams per cup. But if you want the strongest coffee you can find, brands like Death Wish Coffee and Black Insomnia go even further. These claim to have up to 1,100 milligrams of caffeine per cup. That's like drinking 5 or 6 regular coffees in one go. Definitely not for the faint of heart. But maybe you don't need that much caffeine. Maybe you just want the strongest option you can get at your local coffee shop. In that case, Starbucks Blonde Roast or Nitro Cold Brew are your best bets. They both have way more caffeine than a typical espresso or latte. So, what's the verdict? If you're looking for the most caffeine-packed cup, Robusta beans, cold brew, and high-caffeine brands are the way to go. But remember, too much caffeine can hit hard, so maybe don't drink one of those extreme brews right before bedtime. Now I want to hear from you. What's the strongest coffee you've ever had? Let me know in the comments. And if this video gave you a little extra buzz today, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of coffee. See you next time.